I will call more often my grandmother, my mother, my father, and everything. I see myself having long walks with my father and speaking about things that he doesn't want to face because I don't even want to face them, but now I know them, I see them, so I want him to, when you do something wrong, you must apologize. You must acknowledge it, accept it. That's how you raise again as a man. I've seen shadows, and I want him, I want my mother, I want everyone to take them away and tell, yes, I'm sorry I did this shit. And it's the most beautiful thing to do because you feel lighter afterwards. I'm asking you to do it. I already pardoned you. You don't need to say, I'm sorry, but do you realize this? I know you were doing your best, I know you had other problems, but realize that this is the outcome.
So now you are feeling very assertive.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Before you were escaping more.
I was escaping, but I didn't, it was past. I was very selfish in a way. It's my life. I take care of myself now. I come first. This was me. And I still think this way, but now I have work to do because this relationship can become an asset, a very strong asset if we are fair to each other, transparent. I know you, you know me, I see you, you see me.
Well, this is very assertive. How to set assertive boundaries between adult people, no? Very important. Especially in the family.
Very important. Yeah.
But looks like you were very avoidant before.
Oh yes, I was. I still am. I need to learn how to not to be.
Yeah, to remember.
I started writing.
To remember.
I started writing, and I even started sending what I wrote. So, and this I think helps opening a door. Now it must be, the tough part needs to come. I need to face the person and do what I'm doing now with you. Just talk. I'm explaining you what happened to me. Accept it as you wish, but my job, once I've explained you, is done.
What was the activity you enjoyed more here during the whole retreat?
The most powerful activity was the time after the ceremonies, when we were drawing and writing, when we were reliving, reviving in our memories all that happened, and reliving all the details that gave sense and putting things into a lesson, into a logic, because sometimes ayahuasca gives you a lot of information, you get them when you're there, but then there is something stronger than something else, so you forget the smaller parts or the less shining ones, but maybe meaning is in the small ones. So drawing was like going back to when I was a kid. I like drawing and I don't draw anymore. So I really enjoyed this. And while I was doing it, things were just coming up, coming back. And the picture was always more clear. I could see clearly and I could take out the strong lesson, the insight.
How it was to work with, yesterday we were counting that we have people from 15 different countries in this group. How it was to talk about your traumas, your childhood with 15?
That was that was the best activity, the sharing. Even more than the introspection part through drawing, because I never speak. I'm an avoiding person, as you said. So I know myself, I auto-psychoanalyze myself, I do a lot of thinking on myself and I find the strength to go on. But it came so natural for me to share, and it was so nice to speak about really tough stuff, but ayahuasca helped me doing this, understanding that it happened to me, but I was telling it as if it never happened to me, it happened to someone else. So it was easy to share it. And this made it even lighter. It was wonderful to hear the other stories because it helped you reconnect to your own experience. And I really felt the urge I couldn't wait to tell everyone what happened to me, because I was sure this could have helped someone else as the other stories helped me. Very precious.
Do you think the size of the group was good? This time we have 16 people. Normally our groups, we have no more than 18.
I think it's
a good number?
I think it's a perfect number, even 18. I think you could handle even 22. I don't know, but it's nice to have these sharing moments with a lot of different people, because first of all, you feel aligned in the same battle. We are all in the same moment. I could feel that other people were like living the same ups and downs, and everyone was learning its own lesson. And this was amplifying the ceremony. It was like having 16 ceremonies at the time. Yes, and I could feel also your guiding spirit, benevolent spirit that was, you had the plan for all of us. I could feel this thing. Every workshop was meant to bring us somewhere, high or low, because you need to, we come here not to, it's not a holiday.
It's not
an easy thing.
recreational.
Absolutely not. It can be very recreational, but that's just when the work is done.
The ceremonies were very peaceful. Did you expect that?
I didn't know what to expect. Actually, I wrote a lot. I read a lot about what happens in these ceremonies. One thing that actually impressed me is that I never puked. The only one time I wanted to, but I couldn't. So I really tried my best in every way to do so. So I don't know, I didn't think it was so calm. So everyone was inside their own mind and doing their own homework, very concentrated in whatever they were doing. I was very concentrated. I couldn't feel other people around me. I was with myself. Actually, you go to others and you actually realize what others are doing just when you want to escape your own lesson, when you don't want to see what you need to see, what ayahuasca is trying to show you. And I didn't imagine it was so calm and so peaceful and
Like it was.
like it was. Incredibly peaceful, incredibly calm, and incredibly safe. You feel safe all the time, even when you have the bad times. You have these entities, Nor and Sylvia, that are there for you. So, and you even realize that you don't need them at a certain point, because you know that you call them and there's nothing they can do for you, but they are there. So, yeah. I would do it and redo it many times, even though when I was in the darkest parts of my soul, I was afraid and I said I will never do this again. It faded away, because suddenly I realized that that's what I want. I came here to face this, and you find strength in you. And if it's not this one, it will be the next one, and we will go back there until you will do it. That homework.
Do you think you would recommend to people you love to drink ayahuasca?
I would recommend. I would have to prepare them, because I learned to know them. Some of them can, some of them cannot. But what I can do is only share my own experience. It must be a call, as you said, the first day. You need to feel it. I don't want responsibility of telling you you have to do it. I know it would be good for you. I can just tell you this. I can share what my experience was, tell you all the best and the worst parts especially. So if you're really willing to see inside, to open the coffin and see these demons you have in, because all of us have, that's the best thing you can ever do for yourself.
It was terrifying for you to find your demons.
At a certain point, it was terrifying, the idea of finding them. Keeping them there, I even thought, I lived 30 years without keeping them where they are. Fighting to build this structure of this protection against. I can go on like this, but no, because this is preventing me from being happy and light and shine as bright as I can. So I actually, at a certain point, I found the courage to say, no, now you're going to come out somehow. And I identified it with, I had this feeling in my stomach. They were in my bowels, hiding there, keeping them stuck in here. And I tried to take them out all the way, even physically taking them out from my mouth, because they don't belong here anymore, or at least I don't deserve to keep them where they are. I have to accept them, face them. They're okay. It's okay to have them. Everyone has. But there's no reason to be scared because I'm here now, strong as ever. I grew up with those demons,
So
and they are part
you
of
recover
me.
your own power.
Oh yes, really. There's nothing that I'm scared of actually now. Not even death, because I saw myself in past lives and I will be in next ones. I'm just sorry. I would be sorry. And people who stay, for people who stay, actually, not for myself, if something happens to me. But it's a dance. It's a beautiful valser. Every life is one. And we've been dancing for a long time. And we will be dancing for a long time.
And what about the center? What did you
It's
like
beautiful.
it?
The center is a living miracle. This is a place where this miracle that happened to me happens to everyone that comes here. And it is beautiful. It's easy to say that it's beautiful. I could feel that everything here is grateful to you. The plants, the insects are grateful to the person that rendered this possible. I am grateful to you for creating this. I feel that there is a loving energy that made this possible and holds everything together and makes us feel this way. The level of energy here is very high, as you said. You did everything you could to make it as high as possible in order to have the perfect place for these miracles to happen.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, Silvia. Grazie a te.